Ms. Barrett. During my opening comments, I talked a little bit about our launch capabilities, and I regret that while we were light years ahead through the previous administration, we lost that edge. And we now have China. I'm very much concerned about what they're doing. I mean, they just keep rolling on, keep rolling on. They're developing technology that takes us a lot longer to take. We have a different system, you know. They just, you know, they give them a gun and go kill somebody, but that's not our system. So I would first of all ask you if you agree with the most recent national security space launch acquisition efforts within the Air Force and the Senate focus on staying the course on the launch services procurement as it is aligned today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We don't get to space without effective space launch. Fortunately, in the recent past, we've developed not just a military and government capability, but commercial capability as well. We still need to have government capability, and I'm fully supportive of the continuation of that capability through the military, the United States Air Force.
And also the fact that we stay on course in terms of our timing, because any delay is going to put them that much further ahead. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, Senator.
That's one of your top priorities.
Absolutely, Senator.
Okay, that's good. I want to mention one other thing too, because there's a misunderstanding. We know that the Air Force has talked about needing 72 fighter aircraft. Well, when it came out with the 60 F-35s and then, of course, some F-15s, the main problem that we had at that time was the manufacturer, or the contractor, didn't have the capacity to get up any higher than that. That's kind of a moving target right now. We're not sure where that is. But we have another situation, and that is on the F-15s, F-35s that are out there. We have any that we would get right now would be Block 3, and yet Block 4 would be coming next year. What's your feeling on this situation today as where we are and where some of these problems affect our acquisition?
Well, Senator, while I'm on the outside and don't have inside knowledge about it, from the briefings I've received, the F-35 is our future, and we need it. We need it, and we need it sustainably. So getting more of the F-35s has been something that the Air Force has been working hard to do, and if confirmed, I would look to continue that push to enhance the F-35.
Ms. Barrett, I remember, because I was here at the time when we had the F-22 debate, and the numbers that we were supposed to have, and they dropped down, and I don't want that to happen again. We certainly should have learned that by that time. Secretary McCarthy, you know the job. You've been the Undersecretary for how long?
25 months, sir. 25
months. So you know some of the problems that are out there. We're not able to meet our recruitment goals this last time. What are you looking at what we're trying to do right now? One of the problems we have right now, we have the best economy, arguably, in my lifetime. So that's your competition out there. How do you overcome that, and how are you going to be able to meet your goals? And if not, what's the fallback position?
So to your point, Chairman, we missed on the active goal by 6,500 in FY18. So Secretary Esper and General Milley, we kind of sat down as a family and said we had to make a change. So we changed the strategy to focus on 22 cities across the continental United States because we needed a larger sample size. We needed to get greater penetration into demographics where we started to trail. And to your point, with 3.6% unemployment, there's never been a benchmark like that for us to face since 1969, and that was an all-draftee military. So unique setting, and we're competing, quite frankly, with the Air Force, Navy, and the Marine Corps, too. They're competitors, friends, if you will, but we all are competing against essentially the same pool. We've gotten out on the road. Army leadership's meeting with mayors and superintendent of schools, parks and recreation directors, getting civic leaders to help us. We changed our marketing strategy, and we're putting more funding and effort into digital marketing. So we've made a dramatic change, and also looking at our voice with over 150 different operational specialties. There's vast opportunity for Americans to get an opportunity to get technical skills, money for education, and truly get out of into an environment where they can reach the middle class, which we often say in the Army it is the escalator to the middle class. So changing the message was the key in communicating with the country.
Yeah. And I would anticipate that back when you were initially trying to meet those goals, we didn't anticipate having the economy that we have today.
You know, we make those targets well over a year in advance, Chairman, so we had to make the adjustment. It's hard because we still need to grow with 60% of combatant commanders' requirements are the Army worldwide. We have to continue to grow while demand remains so high.
Good. Thank you.